When do you call it quits with a sales prospect? And what exactly do you say in a breakup email? Keep watching to find out more. What's going on, sales family? It's Fairhead from Sales Unveiled, once again helping slash through all the misconceptions around sales, business, side hustles, and of course personal development, and giving you the practical advice that you need in your day-to-day careers whilst looking like an absolute sheep for some reason. So thick. So you've hammered your sales contact for a few weeks. You've tried email, calls, LinkedIn. You even stalked their house to find out where they live for a bribe, but we don't need to talk about that. Like everything in life, however, we have to decide as salespeople when it's time to call it quits with a prospect. In the video today then, guys, we're going to cover exactly how to write a breakup email to your prospects and the top 3 things all breakup emails need to be successful. As always, guys, we'll have a nice, sweet, juicy bonus at the end of the video that you're not going to want to miss there as well. What do you think, guys? Should we jump into it? Yeah, well then. Let's start by talking about the top 3 things that all sales emails need. 1, keep your subject line short and to the point. Now I know what you're thinking, guys. Why don't you just reply and respond back to the original email that you sent? In my opinion, if they haven't responded back to that first email, the chances of them actually responding back to a reply in that email chain going to be pretty minimal. As such, we want to send a brand new email for the breakup, and what better way to do that than by starting it with a short and to the point subject line. Aim for it to be between 4 and 7 words, got that right in the end, and also try to make it as relevant and to the point as your prospect as possible there as well. Now, if you can't find anything that's relevant to the prospect, one of the things that I find works quite well in subject lines for breakup emails, saying something like how much you've been trying to get into the prospect actually works surprisingly well. It's one of the reasons why saying something like, I'll leave this with you, works very, very well. You know what you should leave with me in this video, guys? A smash to the back of the head of that like button, because it really does help out the channel. So if you're interested in more videos around sales, business, side hustles, or personal development, please do consider subscribing. It really does help. 2, be honest. As bad as it is to say, a lot of us salespeople unfortunately put our prospects on some super high Olympian Mount Olympus pedestal. It's the last time I use a Greek myth reference in a video. As such, it can be super easy for us salespeople in a breakup email to say things like, apologies for reaching out, sorry to bother you, using all this negative language and putting them in a higher position than us. You should definitely avoid this. And one of the best ways to do that is just be honest with them. In the body of your breakup email then, just say that you've been trying to get in contact with them over the past couple of weeks, but unfortunately haven't had any luck, so won't be bothering them anymore. This will just show the prospect that your time is valuable as well, which you work in sales, it definitely is, and that you do not work at your customers or prospects' beck and call. 3, give them options to respond. Finally, you want to make it as easy as possible for your sales prospects to respond to your breakup emails. I mean, let's think about it. A lot of the people that we speak to on the phones or over email are incredibly busy, and on average, it takes around about 7 touch points to actually hear any kind of response back from prospects. As such, if you haven't heard anything back, then there's a good chance that your prospect has just missed your initial email or just been too busy to pick up the phone. In your breakup email then, I would definitely suggest doing something like writing a bulleted list of potential reasons why they haven't responded back yet. This is a little bit of secret sauce and it works very, very well. Now, these bulleted points could be as simple as we have a solution in place that's ticking all the boxes, or we're really interested in having a look at what you offer, but we just don't have the time yet. This will just focus your prospect's attention into one of these individual points, making it a lot more easier for them to want to respond back. But bonus time, guys. I promise the cringiness will stop sooner or later. So we've spoken a lot about how to break up with a prospect, but we haven't actually showed the damn breakup email. So let's dive into the computer and go into exactly what this idiot says to his prospects when breaking up with them. Just a heads up, guys, when I send this breakout email out, I'd say it gets around about a 30% response rate, which, pretty good for a breakup email, so definitely take some notes. I'll also link to it in the description below, just in case you want to plagiarize it for yourself. Subject line, I'll leave it with you. Hey, contact name, and yes, you'd obviously put your contact name there. As you probably noticed, I'm very keen to get in touch. I know I've been chasing you for a while now, so rather than clogging up your inbox, I thought I'd just send one final email. Having a chat when it's going to be of genuine value is the name of the game. Often when I hear nothing back, it's for one of the following reasons. And then here is where we would put the bulleted points, guys. Would love a chat, but the timing isn't great now. We have a current solution that's ticking every box needed, not looking to change anything anytime soon. This project is on the agenda, but not for a while. So in this section, we would just highlight the problem that your product solves, guys. That's all it is. And 4, are really keen to speak, but have literally just come up from air for the last project. Promise I wasn't ignoring you. I'd hate to pester you, but love to understand if any of the above apply to you and if now is a good time to chat. And then you put your name at the end of that. Now, in a perfect world, we'd obviously want our sales prospects to respond back to us way sooner than sending out a breakup email. So if that's the case for yourself, and maybe you're not getting the responses that you want from your inbound or your outbound sales emails, then feel free to check out these videos that I've got here, which will really help out and hopefully help increase your chances of getting a response there as well. As always, you beautiful people, if you're interested in sheepskin jackets, I don't know, but if you're interested in more videos around sales, business, side hustles, and personal development, like I mentioned earlier on, it really does help out the channel if you would subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment down below and let me know how you actually break up with your prospects. Until the next one, guys, I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Bye.